Hi guys, welcome to this video. And in this video I'm going to discuss if you want to start your career as data scientist or ML engineer, then what is the most important thing you should start with. So many of you are just starting your college and many of you are just who wanted to get into the data science. If you are doing some other type of job, maybe you are doing data analyst or some other type of things, and you want to get into the data science, then what is the most important thing you should focus on. So let's this video started. As a data scientist, what I have been observing for past 1 years from which I have been in job, and obviously what I experienced when I was giving a lot of interview during my college days. So the most important thing is the statistics. Since you are learning a lot of data science using online courses, but the most important thing is that if you miss the statistics, then I think your journey of data science is going to be hard. So why this statistics is so much important about the data science? So like statistics is the study of the data. Like if you have a data, you want to find meaningful insight from data, you want to do a lot of different things on data. So statistics start with the data itself. To know the data, to understand the data, the basic thing is that you should learn the statistics, you should know the statistics. That's how you will understand the data better. And that is why when you sit for the data analyst, data scientist or machine learning engineer job, where the most of the people is dealing with data only, you will be getting a lot of questions on the statistics and obviously the basic mathematics also. So for data science and machine learning engineer, the thing is that people actually use a lot of algorithms in the background also. Like people are trying to predict something, people are trying to model time series data, people are trying to model maybe image data or natural language processing or text data, something like that. So everywhere, if you want to model this type of data, a learning of algorithms is important, because if you don't learn the algorithms, then how we are going to apply the algorithms? So these days, whatever the most of the courses are teaching is that like give you some data, and they will teach you how to implement the algorithms on that particular data. So the main thing is that if you are trying to learn any algorithms in the machine learning and data science, just try to know the working of the algorithm. So I have been continuously telling about this working of algorithms on my a lot of LinkedIn posts also. So if you are not connected to me using LinkedIn, you can connect to me using LinkedIn, and I write a lot of useful and insightful posts on data science. The most important thing is that like most of the people nowadays, just they get a lot of bunch of certificates on the data science and machine learning, and what they do is that they just learn the application of the algorithm. Obviously implementing any algorithm and data set is important, but if you don't understand the working of the algorithm, then that is not going to work out. Like companies not going to see your resume, okay, computer vision is language processing, so let's get you hired. That is not going to happen. If you are using any algorithm, if you are using any simple algorithm also, just try to understand why this particular algorithm is being used, how this particular algorithm works. So working of algorithm is important, whether you realize it or not, whether you think it or not, because without understanding the working of algorithm, the company knows that these type of things fitting the model on any particular data set, this anyone can do. Even if a particular person is not from technical background, if you teach him how to fit the model, he will also do. So obviously the core AI and ML jobs, the data science job, actually they require understanding of the thing. Just don't understand those things well, then I think the journey is going to be hard. So like people nowadays argue over the things that keep I don't know the working of the algorithm, but obviously I got hired also. There are two type of companies actually hiring. The first one is those companies that are actually offering a very good packages. So like in data science, typically good packages can be considered above 12, in hand 12 is considered a good package. But there are a lot of also companies that are actually offering the candidates the salary between 5 to 6 lakh. So like if you are going to get hired, if you got hired by the companies who are actually offering 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs per annum, then I think you are in the wrong company, because like everyone is using those data science that is actually being used in the 3-4 lakhs companies also. So like what you will be doing. So in 3-4 lakh, 5 lakh companies, what the people they do is they just like in the name of data science, they give their candidates a lot of different type of work that they actually don't even count as data scientist work. Okay, so they are just hiring the cheap employee, means the employee from the very low prices and very low salary, and they are giving just a low budget work, or you can say that low skill work that is actually don't count as experience for data scientist. And if you just keep doing those works for 2 and 3 years, just when we realize that you actually don't have got any particular experience as data scientist or machine learning engineer. So just try to get away from that job. Obviously like startups are also offering good packages, especially in the AI and ML industry. So if you are trying to study all those things to get into data science, just get into that company who are actually working on the product based things related to AI and ML. So when I joined TCS, I found that I was being offered a AI enable role, and when I got to the roles, I found that is actually AI enabled support role. So that does not require any model training, any data set exploration or visualization or anything related to whatever data science data analyst required. That does not require that particular thing. So obviously you can be in the AML roles where the particular role is of the support types. So that is why it is important to get into the roles that is actually very much specific to the working of the algorithms, where you can design the algorithm, you can apply the algorithms on the data set, and that is why you have to be skilled in these algorithms in this section. So statistics, mathematics, and working of the algorithm, three things, three the most important thing. Let's say you don't know deep learning or some advanced algorithm, and in the interview if the person is asking and you are able to explain clearly like whatever you know. So it's not about the deep learning. Let's say you know the classical machine learning algorithm, you know optimization, mathematics or statistics, inference, and you are able to explain these things very clearly, then also you are going to get hired. Just trust me. Thus learning advanced things just don't get you hired. Learning the things in the good manner, learning the things that the way you can explain better is actually matters in the interview. So that is why if you want to get into a higher package, higher salary, better work environment, and what else? Maybe the work that matters actually. You want to make some good products using AI and machine learning. You have to be very skilled in the working, understanding, and obviously implementing all those things also. So implementation is I think everyone knows these days. You will learn on the internet also. You can just search on the internet also. You can learn almost implementation of any algorithm. But yeah, understanding is important. So just try to understand whatever you are studying. This is the basic funda of this video. Just not any complex thing. Just if whatever you're understanding, whatever you're reading, just understand everything very, very, very clearly, and understand it so well that you can actually explain those things in the simple words, just without using any complex mathematical formula, without using any complex mathematical notation. So whatever you are just studying, just try to study it so well that you can explain it to very clearly to the person who actually don't know things. So let's say I don't know about the support vector machine. So teach me support vector machine. Just explain me support vector machine so easily that I can understand what is the basic fundamental support vector machine. And if you know this particular, if you have the understanding of this particular level so that you can explain it very clearly, then I think you are going to get hired in any interview. Everyone wants the concept to be simplified, and if you can explain the concept so simply, I think it's the best thing you can do. So that's all for this video. I will be making more videos on data science, machine learning, and how to actually transition your career to how to get into the data science, especially as a freshers, as a experienced person. Obviously, if you want to switch also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and obviously just don't forget to connect to me on Saturday, because on Saturday at 11 a.m. I'll be live teaching about how to get a data science job using LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a great platform that you can use to get a good job in the data science. Obviously, there are a lot of people are hiring over the LinkedIn. So you have to know the trick, you have to know the process, and to know the process, just join me on the Saturday. Thanks for watching.